Leveling a swimming pool floor using cement and sand is one of the most critical phases in any pool construction or renovation project. It is not merely about creating a flat surface. It's about building a strong, stable foundation that will support the tiles, ensure proper water flow, prevent cracking, and ultimately determine the lifespan and quality of the entire pool structure. In this extended, highly detailed tutorial, we take you on a complete journey through the professional process of leveling a pool floor, offering real-world techniques, trade secrets, and practical advice gained from years of experience in construction and tile work. We begin by highlighting the importance of floor preparation. Any dust, loose particles, broken concrete, or old adhesives must be removed entirely. You'll learn how to inspect the surface carefully, identify problem areas, and repair them if needed before moving on to leveling. We also explain the consequences of skipping proper cleaning, from poor adhesion to uneven curing, and how such oversights can lead to expensive rework later on. Next, we move into setting the level guides. This step involves accurate measurement and layout planning using basic and advanced tools such as string lines, water levels, laser levels, or manual markers. Depending on your working conditions and what tools you have access to, the video presents multiple techniques to achieve accurate level lines across the pool base, whether it's a small private pool or a larger commercial project. You'll learn how to read level marks correctly, set control points, and plan your workflow in a logical sequence to ensure full coverage without inconsistencies. One of the highlights of this video is the detailed explanation of mixing cement and sand to create the perfect leveling compound. We discuss the ideal cement to sand ratio, often 1.3 or 1.4, depending on local climate and application, how much water to add, and how to judge the correct texture by hand. The video covers both hand mixing and machine mixing methods, providing tips for both small DIY projects and large-scale jobs. You'll also learn how to keep the mix consistent while working, avoid premature drying, and protect the mix from excessive moisture loss during hot weather. When it comes to application, we slow down the process and walk you through every movement. You'll learn how to begin from one end of the pool, how to section the space, how to pour and spread the mixture, and how to screed using a flat board or aluminum ruler to get a uniform surface. Special attention is given to how to deal with corners, edges, pool slopes, and the junctions between pool walls and the floor. We demonstrate how to feather edges smoothly, how to use float trowels for finishing, and how to identify high or low spots early before the mix sets. The tutorial also goes in depth into timing, how long you should let the cement set before walking on it, the difference between setting time and curing time, and how to maintain proper moisture levels during the curing process. You'll discover how to avoid surface cracking by using misting techniques or covering the floor with plastic sheets during extreme temperatures. In addition, we dedicate time to safety precautions. You'll see the recommended personal protective equipment, PPE, how to safely handle cement bags, mix without breathing in dust, and avoid skin contact, especially if you have sensitive skin or conditions like eczema. We also mention how to organize your tools, maintain a clean and efficient workspace, and work safely around sloped areas or water if the pool shell has moisture buildup. This video isn't just about the how, it's also about the why. We explain the purpose behind every step, why certain angles are required for water flow, why material consistency matters, and how even small deviations in the level can lead to problems during tile installation. We want you to walk away, not just knowing what to do, but understanding the reasoning behind it. By the end of this comprehensive tutorial, you will have an expert-level understanding of how to level a pool floor with cement and sand, from preparing the site through mixing and application to final inspection and curing. You'll see that with proper care, planning, and the right techniques, you can achieve a perfectly smooth and durable base that's ready for tiling, plaster, or any decorative finish you choose. Whether you are a beginner aiming to learn from scratch or a skilled tile installer looking to refine your methods, this video offers a complete masterclass in pool base preparation. It's a professional approach broken down in a clear, visual, and easy-to-follow manner. No shortcuts, no missing steps, and no guesswork. This is more than just a how-to guide. It's a full-on educational resource created to empower you to do the job right from the very start. Beyond the technical steps of mixing and leveling, this extended portion of the video emphasizes the art of craftsmanship that distinguishes an average job from a truly professional result. Leveling a pool floor is not just about laying cement. It's about precision, patience, and planning. A skilled craftsperson knows that every movement of the trowel matters, that every section needs to be measured and rechecked, and that no shortcut ever leads to long-term success. We begin this advanced section by focusing on sloped leveling, especially critical in pool construction. Pools are not always flat. They often require intentional slopes toward drains or deep ends. In this phase, you'll learn how to maintain a uniform slope across the entire surface using techniques trusted by industry professionals. We demonstrate how to calculate and mark consistent inclines using simple reference points and how to control your material thickness across these varying elevations. You'll also gain insights into troubleshooting real-life challenges that often occur on-site. For example, how do you handle areas where old concrete is crumbling or where the soil underneath has settled unevenly? What should you do if your base layer begins to crack or dry too fast while you're still working? What are the warning signs that your mix is either too weak or too rich, and how do you correct it in real time without wasting material or restarting the job? A full section is dedicated to tool care and efficiency. You'll learn how to properly clean your trowels, mixers, buckets, and levels, and how to set up your workspace in a way that keeps everything within reach without creating chaos or contamination. We go into the logic behind tool choice, why certain screed boards produce flatter surfaces, why plastic floats can be better for some finishes than steel, and how using two types of levels together gives more accuracy. Moreover, this part of the video explores the importance of timing and teamwork. If you're working with others, how do you assign roles efficiently? How can one person mix while another spreads? What signals or systems can you use to stay in sync, especially when working across large surfaces with variable weather conditions? You'll see exactly how to structure a two-person or even three-person workflow to minimize fatigue and maximize quality. We also touch on the post-leveling inspection process, something many tutorials skip. Once your cement and sand base is laid and set, how do you inspect it for integrity before applying tiles or final finishes? What visual signs indicate strength, and what should make you pause and possibly redo an area? You'll discover how a few simple checks using rulers, levels, straight edges, and even knocking tests can give you peace of mind and confidence that your surface will last. To support beginners, we explain how to document your progress so that if a problem occurs later, like hollow tiles or leaks, you can go back to your notes, photos, or measurements and trace the issue. This is a habit practiced by many experienced builders and tile installers to protect the quality of their work. In a special bonus section, we show before and after comparisons of pools where proper leveling was done versus those where shortcuts were taken. You'll clearly see how even slight unevenness leads to crooked tiles, water puddling in corners, cracked grouts, or even detachment over time. These visuals help reinforce why this phase is not to be rushed, underestimated, or skipped. Lastly, we offer guidance on what comes next. After the floor is leveled and cured, how should you protect it until tiling begins? Should you cover it? Can you walk on it? How should you clean it before applying tile adhesive? These final details ensure you carry forward a clean, stable foundation into the next stage of your pool build or renovation. This extended second part of the tutorial goes well beyond basic instruction. It's designed to transform your perspective from simply doing the task to truly mastering the craft. Whether you're preparing a backyard pool, a hotel spa, or a decorative water feature, this method and mindset will elevate your results. By watching this full video from start to finish, you're not just learning a method, you're absorbing a professional standard that will stay with you for every future project. This is your opportunity to learn from detailed, real-world experience that you won't find in most guides or online videos. And the best part, it's all explained visually, step by step, clearly and calmly, so that anyone can follow, whether you're a beginner or a seasoned professional. In this third and most comprehensive section, we delve deeper into the long-term considerations and best practices that ensure your leveled pool floor will stand the test of time, environmental stresses, and daily use. This phase is essential for anyone serious about quality craftsmanship and durability, especially in climates where temperature changes, moisture, and chemical exposure are constant challenges. We start by exploring the chemical and physical properties of the cement and sand mixture you have laid down. Understanding how hydration, curing, and carbonation affect the strength and longevity of your base allows you to anticipate issues before they arise. For example, we discuss how proper curing not only prevents cracking but also enhances resistance to water infiltration, freeze-thaw cycles, and chemical erosion from pool cleaning agents. This section includes guidance on ideal curing environments, humidity control, and temperature management, as well as the use of curing compounds when natural conditions are suboptimal. Moving on, the video takes an in-depth look at substrate, waterproofing, and moisture barriers, a topic often overlooked yet vital for pool longevity. We demonstrate different methods and materials used to protect your leveled floor from moisture coming from the ground or penetrating from above before tile installation. This includes liquid waterproofing membranes, sheet membranes, and the proper sequence to apply them without compromising your leveling work. We also explain how to inspect and test the substrate for moisture content using simple tools like moisture meters to avoid future tile failures. A significant portion of this section is dedicated to the integration of expansion joints and control joints within the leveled floor. These joints accommodate natural movement caused by temperature fluctuations, settling, or vibrations. Ignoring this step can lead to unsightly cracks or tile displacement. We guide you through planning joint placement, the types of fillers and sealants compatible with cement sand bases, and how to maintain continuity with tile joints above. Practical demonstrations show the cutting and sealing of joints at the right stage without damaging your carefully leveled surface. Another crucial topic covered is the compatibility of the leveled floor with different types of tile adhesives and finishes. We compare traditional cement-based adhesives, epoxy adhesives, and newer polymer-modified compounds, discussing the pros and cons of each in terms of bonding strength, flexibility, and resistance to pool chemicals. You'll learn which adhesives are best suited for various tile materials such as ceramic, porcelain, natural stone, or glass mosaic. This knowledge helps you plan ahead and coordinate with your tile installer or supplier for optimal results. We then address common mistakes and how to avoid them at this advanced stage. Examples include overwatering the mix, causing weak surfaces, failing to remove excess dust or latents before tiling, improper curing causing premature tile failure, and incorrect joint placement leading to cracks. Each mistake is analyzed with real case examples and corrective tips so you can identify and rectify potential issues proactively. To further enhance your professional skill set, we introduce advanced leveling tools and technology available today, such as laser leveling systems, automated screeds, and moisture-controlled curing chambers. While not necessary for every project, Knowing about these innovations prepares you for larger or more specialized jobs and may save time and labor while improving quality. An entire segment is devoted to environmental and safety regulations, especially relevant in commercial or public pool construction. We review key local codes and standards related to pool-based preparation, waterproofing, and tiling, helping you ensure compliance and avoid costly penalties or rework. Finally, the tutorial wraps up with maintenance tips for your leveled pool. Floor before and after tile installation. Proper cleaning, periodic inspections, and repair techniques for minor damages are explained, ensuring your hard work remains intact and your